Hi, my name is Dave, and I caught the dip again. I thought it was the low. It was just another wick. Saw it on the 5-minute, heart skipped a beat. Formed a little hammer, looked kinda neat. No confirmation, no real bias, but I hit long. Now I'm red in the face. Star moon was thin, tape was slow, but something inside said, bro, just go. 20 handles later, it dumped on me. Should have waited for the MHP. Welcome to Knife Catchers Anonymous. We buy the blood and pray it's bottomish. You win, I'm in, you sure. Too late. All counts, account liquidated. FOMO strong, my hands are weak. Been wrecked all month now, twice this week. So gather round and sing this song. Knife catching feels so right until it's wrong. I had dreams of 6-figure P&L. Now I'm just a
Had dreams of 6-figure P&L. Welcome guys to Knife Catchers Anonymous. I'm your host Matt. I gotta run downstairs really quick because the Best Buy guys are here. So give me a second. I gotta finish up with that. We'll be back here in a little bit for you guys. Don't hang out for a minute. I might be like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll let people know I'll be back.
By the market's blade, another low.
Hold on.
Support is fake. My will is thin.
We're gonna watch NVIDIA earnings today after market close, by the way.
Right. Welcome to Knife Catchers Anonymous.
Great song.
Our dreams are bold. Our risk preposterous. We fight the flow. Ignore the signs, then cry in groups.
All right. This is still pushing higher. S&P still bullish. Bulls on bottom support. Everything's decent here. Not short. Not doing anything. I'm gonna wait till the end of the day. Grab my puts. Be calling it good. I'm gonna work the earnings and bootcamp at the same time. We're gonna be late to bootcamp today for sure. Go watch the earnings together. Most of the people that wrote these songs actually wrote the lyrics for the most part. They didn't just prompt it. A lot of people actually wrote like the full lyrics. There's a lot of creative people in here. All right, can I consider buying futures options in my hedge? You can buy futures options, Ray, to answer your question, because the taxation will be better on futures options. That's the one reason to do futures options. To follow up on your question from the other stream, yes. They're not as liquid, but they're still decent. A futures option will deliver you a futures contract on expiration and settlement, which is also a really good thing. But I got to run downstairs. I'll be back and I'll answer in a little bit. Back. All right. What's up, guys? TV's working. Howdy, friends. Out of breath, man. All-time highest coming? Yeah. I think the way the market's playing out, it doesn't look like it's going to be bearish so far. Shh, almost woke up the baby. My bad. All right, guys, we're gonna pick right back up with the songs. I love that knife catcher song. That's so funny. All right. Shall we continue with the old songwriting contest? So today's end of the days trades today. Oh, let me preempt this. Okay, those of you guys the first time here, one of the things we're doing to give away some prop accounts, lifetime members of the Rock Scooter, and some other things. We're doing a songwriting contest. We use AI music, write music we use for the stream. You enter the giveaway, and we're voting right now as a community on what the best songs are. If I'm playing a song and you absolutely love it, just be like, I love it. If you hate it, say no. And I go off of what you guys say if we keep it or not. If you just like it, but you don't think it's like a award-winning song, just you can say like playlist, and we'll throw it into the cycle of music we just play. If it's a useful or a funny song, like something for a giveaway or something like that, then we'll use it for that, but it may not be an award-winning song as well. Award is like you think it's just an amazing song that's just hilarious, or that's funny, or that it's useful, or pumps the market, or whatever. And then the winning songs we're gonna quarterfinal, semifinal, and finals. But that's it. So questions you guys have for me about whatever I was saying earlier about hedging. Now, futures options are a great way to hedge a futures play. Futures options are less liquid than equities options, but they're still pretty decent. They're taxed as futures, which is the benefit of trading futures options. These are not taxed like equity options. So guys, do me a favor, hit the like button. At 500 viewers, we'll do our giveaway today. My bad for not being here earlier. I have iDoc. I said your homework is to play the Switch for the next hour and let me know if it messes up. Smash that like button, friends, and we're gonna play our first song while we're waiting. Until then, there's nothing really to trade on. This is all B setup. There's really nothing good inside of here other than scalping through the gap, and I don't really care to take it. It's not really kind of good trend, so I might not do much. But here's a song that's called Wrong Again.
Now emotions on the rise. All you've built is going under. Reaching out through dying light. Heart is filled with growing thunder.
Did you watch Alien Earth last night? I saw the I haven't seen it, but I saw it on my playlists. Is it good? Guys, we are 600 viewers, 600 subs away from 40K. That's incredible. When we turned this year, at the start of the year, we had 8,000 subs in January.
See the truth behind the lines. What was
Oh, so crazy. Slightly generous, Matt. So almost at 40K is crazy. Like slightly shine down sounding song. Pretty motivational. I like it. Playlist for sure. Definitely useful song. I dig it. All right. Nothing today, man. Today was I got in at the start of the day, and then just immediately I got in, got out, didn't lose anything. Like 100 bucks. Tiny little move. One account up, one account down. So total is like net $100. So I decided to not do much today. There was no A setup. Everything was sort of like B setup, and I know I avoided a lot of choppy mess. Like instinctually, I wanted to buy the dip right here at bull zone bottom, but again, I still talked myself out of doing much today because VIX is still on the edge, and I knew the market would have shit like this happen. So I didn't want to risk making big trades leading up to NVIDIA earnings where VIX is where it was. Okay, great song. Next one. Let's go. Trading futures, baby, chase the pump. There's an alien show. A ship crashes on Earth. Talk about Alien Earth? Yeah. It's like a prequel to the series, right? What's up, Tyler, my boy? I didn't do anything today, Tyler. Nothing. I mostly just watched. No trade. I made one trade for like 1 minute and closed out and decided I'd sit out. Pretty decent song, QB Trader. I'd say I'd playlist that one. I didn't see a lot of people saying I love it, so we're gonna playlist this one. Just discipline the chart like a discipline your home. You're grounded. All right. That's right, sir. We got like Matt the Undertaker Rustler, Matt. I don't think there's any trades that I can take today, to be honest. Market's been squeezing higher both days. I was longing all day yesterday, and then today I just didn't. NVIDIA is going to be such a big deal today, I feel. I have this fear that NVIDIA is going to move quick, and it can move up quick, which is what I'm thinking might happen. Spot all-time highs? Probably so, yeah. I think it's possible. It's not far from here. What? It's 646. We're like 14 points away. All right, decent song. You guys like it? You hate it? Is it a winner or is it a playlist song? We can jam to it, but it's not like a winner. Playlist is good. It's part of it's good. It's good music. All right. Oh, this is for the free bootcamp giveaway. It's our free class giveaway metal version. Yeah, we'll be here today all day, especially in NVIDIA earnings. We'll watch it together. What I do want to see is I want to see, even if the market were to dip down into here, I would gladly long the market off of zones, even after market closes. That's a good one. All right, definitely playlist for sure. The Bootcamp of Fame. Upper targets today, I would say 6,500 is probably like that spot that the S&P is kind of aiming for. Now you think it's breaking the mold. Futures are already back up at all-time highs again almost. And so I didn't have to draw the whoosh fan, it whooshed on its own. Bootcamp is good. All right. Y'all weren't saying that y'all loved it, but it's a good song. I'll add it to the useful. This is me hedging the market. Matt hedges the market. It's very Nine Inch Nails sounding. I really like the song. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, let me get the graphic for this one. That's a good one. I like that one too. This will probably take about a week to get through all the songs. There's so many of them. We do this contest about twice a year. It's really fun. Especially in slow moving market days like this. Give us something to do. You guys like that song? Okay. All right. I need you guys to like, vote, and chat. You got to type if you like it, you hate it. Y'all got to let me know. All right. Now this one, imagine you are on the beach somewhere, sipping a tropical beverage, jamming out. You just roll the blunt, took your sandals off, laying in a hammock, kicked your feet up. Oh, this song is great. This song is an absolute banger. I like it. AI gets reggae music on point. Like, of all the AI music, I think reggae and gospel music is just perfectly done. Profit wave smooth, like cool reggae agua. All right, nice job, guys. All right, let me explain the indicator. Somebody's asking. Yeah, that's only a keeper. It's such a cool jam. I just like it. The hook is good too. Okay, so DD ratio is the percent of market cap of stocks that are in a bull zone. So it's a confluence indicator for the S&P. If I pull up a random stock like NVIDIA currently is in a bull zone. We call this a bull zone. This is where it is more bulls trading against the house. This is, we derive this from options. So if NVIDIA is in a bull zone, it goes into the bull bucket. If it is in a bear zone, it goes into the bear bucket. The DD ratio is a bull bear bias ratio of the amount of market cap of stocks that are in a bull zone divided by the market cap of stocks in a bull plus bear zone. So we add them all up together, the total market cap. And that's the ratio. So if a stock is in the middle, it's not counted. If a stock is here or here, it's counted. So this is the fraction of any stock that is in either zone. What's the tilt? More bullish or bearish? And you see anything greater than half, it's more bullish. So there's more stocks that are bullish than bearish. It's our best bull bias indicator we have. This thing has only dropped less than half one time since, or maybe two times since the April 9th sell-off. It's very good at identifying a bull market. I've been bullish almost every day since then. It's one of our best tools that we have, yeah. The indicator, if you trade on TradingView, you get it from our platform. You have to sub to the indicator package. And so all of our tools you have to get from our platform. TradingView is not powerful enough to run our stuff, unfortunately. But you can go to the website. The description is in the link below, and you can get it there. It's a pretty good. It's a really awesome. It comes with like 15 tools all in one. All right. Now, Slightly Fatter Matt has returned to harass the land and invite you to his Telegram channel with his crypto opportunities. Even after Slacks bested him the first time and kicked him in the dick, Slightly Fatter Matt is back for his revenge. This is the return of Slightly Fatter Matt, the sequel to the first song. The Slightly Fatter Matt is the guy that messages you in Discord that's not really me, but it says it's me, and they usually invite you to their Telegram channels or their crypto scams or whatever. That's really the guy behind it all. The anti-Matt. Slightly Slimer from Ghostbusters, Matt. That's it's a night. Wait, it's not you that's doubling your Bitcoin. No. Sorry, it's not definitely not me. My bike is getting feedback at times. Oh, probably because the volume's turned up too loud over here. My bad. I was kind of rocking out over here. Oh yeah, Victor. You've made it to the song. Now I have to see what happens with the tail of Slightly Fatter Matt. Do we beat him this time? He definitely looks like Slimer, doesn't he? So I think 6,500 today on S&P is certainly doable. DD ratio greater than half means the market's likely to close 64.78 or higher in the bull zone, which is good. 64.70 is my support for like the bigger A setups. I think it's because my speakers are turned too loud. Yeah, it's because I had it turned up too loud. That's why. How do I detect on the DTK indicator what I refer to as bull zone and bear's box zone? Yeah, so how this works. This will be so we have like 5 songs about Slightly Fatter Matt. It's hilarious. So it kind of devolved into this like saga of amazing tale. The first song is about the guy that messaged you in Discord to get you to join his Telegram. And then Slacks gets on it. Basically it says, and then he goes, I messaged Slacks and I said Slightly Fatter Matt is the biggest bitch, and I think he stole my credit card. So Slacks dons a suit of gold and hops on his trusty Toad, and he rides up to Slightly Fatter Matt's castle because Matt is the biggest asshole. Then he opens the door and kicks him in the dick. That's literally the lyrics. So, but it's like, Slightly Fatter Matt wants you to succeed. He will lead you to the green. Like it's so funny. So anyways, this is like an ode to all the fake Discord scammer bots that message people. So how bull zone and bear zone is calculated is a very sophisticated method. On the back end of Rocket Scooter on our server side, we take options data feed that comes through and we look at all the options orders that come through, and we have this algorithm that looks at that and determines if the option belongs to market makers or not. It filters those out, and then from there we can utilize if options belong to hedging loops. If a dealer is how we find out if the option belongs to a market maker, then if there is a long trade against a dealer who has shorted with a call, then we put that in the bull zone. That's a bull zone. That call is a dealer. Sorry. That call is a dealer option. And we take all the dealer calls and all the dealer puts, and we identify where the dealer calls and puts are in abundance. When there's a split like this, this is call, dealer calls, dealer puts. Dealers are calls in abundance when dealers are short to the bulls in abundance. That's why it's called a bull zone. And it's all in the back end. All of our stuff does this. So it looks like we just hit the 6,500 just now as the final little squeeze up. No news on that bump. You guys know when the market's curving like this, it's just short squeeze. Anytime the market curves, it's short squeeze. So we just had basically an exhaustion point on a squeeze. All right. I wouldn't say any news move that. But we'll see if anybody's talking. Doesn't look like anything's happening. But that's how that's calculated, JCY. Quick 1K long, baby. Very nice, very nice. Yep, I didn't do anything here. It looks like we're moving. NVIDIA's kind of like preparing itself for earnings today. NVIDIA took a little bit of another bump up here. Market's a little sensitive to anything, any kind of movement today. And I think we're back at all-time highs or close to all-time highs on S&P futures. Squozing. How do I find it? What about you check that historical? What do you mean? So the way that we invented this whole method of finding dealer gamma exposure, we're like one of the early pioneers in the gamma exposure field. So this stuff is this is just something my team and I put together over the years, studying how market makers behave and trying to find. But the best part you'll notice about these things is that when the market opens in a bear zone, 90% of days it'll close in a bear zone. If it opens in a bull zone, 90% of days it'll close in a bull zone. And if you open in the middle, 90% of days it's just stay in the middle. So what it is only a 10% chance that it breaks through here under most conditions, and this is a confluence of that condition. If the stocks are bullish, then the index is likely to not go bearish. So the idea is that I would be bullish as the market comes to here, too long, back up in there. The only reason I didn't get that long is because it didn't go all the way to the level. I was a little bummed out about that. That's how it works. So yeah, rocket security tools are extremely powerful. They use a whole different type of confluence of stocks and options. So when Slightly Fatter Matt met his demise, as you guys know, when he came back for the return, Slacks and Victor whooped his ass again. And so he is now still at it, but this time he's got an ice pack on his nuts because Slacks kicked him in the dick. So he's been defeated. Victor way too strong. And he's got a cast on his arm, so he got beat up pretty bad for his scamming antics. And but he returns for later sagas in the trilogy. Oh, don't worry, we're not done with him yet. There's more to come. So, all right. So Brittany was feeling something today when she wrote this song. She wrote a song about how she was feeling about the markets that day. Reckless trading, called Reckless Charts. Victor Cast connected to Wi-Fi no internet access. So if you get it right, market open in bearish zone and go higher bullish zone, there's a 90% historical statistical return to bearish zone. The statistic is if it opens in bull zone, it closes in a bull zone that percent of the time when the ratio is greater than half. When the ratio doesn't agree, it's roughly 70% of the time. So what you have to say is if you open bullish, only 10% of days break bearish. If you open bearish, only 10% of days break bullish. So today we open sort of like on the bull side. So the market, it's rare to go here and sell. As it's sold off, this is considered a buying opportunity to bet that it stays there. So the way that I utilize that is that the algorithm will tell you it's support, like all day today. The market's falling through it and it tells you it's support, means it wants to support there. Right. So all day today, the algo correctly identified support across the board. Right, nothing was bearish. So all down in here was support. The only reason I didn't grab it was because it didn't hit my target and it moved up way too fast, and I decided I was done with the day. Best vibes on the stream. Oh, thank you. It's a pretty dope song. Brittany did a good job. Definitely playlist. Quarterfinals? Yeah, I like it. Let's push it through the next round. The chorus is pretty good on this one. Guys, do me a favor and hit the like button on the stream. We'll do a giveaway in a little bit at 500 viewers, as we always do. So the report is a switch hasn't turned off yet in the last hour. Looks like our receiver problems are fixed. Woohoo! Great song, Brittany, if you're here. I don't know if she's here today, but good song, good song. The song is called Bullish Moves. Can I ask for a psychology tip? Yeah, sure. What would you like to know? How do I trade in a bull zone? So what's very easy is that I use this confluence. So on bull zone, I long at bull zone bottom pretty much every time. The only reason I didn't today was because I was convincing myself that the volatility was just in a weird spot. And today was a day I just wanted to sit back and see what happened for future, ideas for the market. I just didn't want to take a possible loss today. I kind of want to gracefully read the market instead. The way that's traded is at bull zone bottom, I long every single time. Bull zone bottom. When the ratio is greater than half, I hit it with a pretty solid heavy hit. If it dips down to bear zone, I also long from here to here. So they're both pivots. As today is, both of these are long pivots. If it opens bull, I always buy bull. Today, I don't know. Did you guys buy bull zone today? Did y'all like that? Do you like that, the last song we just played? Or is that like a yes? I don't know. What do we got? I don't see a lot of yeses. I see some, but not a lot. Oh, okay. Does my code work on resets? It should. Double check it. It depends on which firm. Some firms, yes. Some firms, no. But always use our code and see. Playlist. Okay, yeah. We'll playlist it. Cool. Playlist. All right. Keeper, but maybe not a winner. Okay. But it's a good song. Saxon 35. Okay. Like, people have to go like, yes, 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 for me to put it on the next round. Okay. Wrong for the right place. A new version of this. This is Simon Fraser. MFU code accepted. Did it work on MFU? $1,000+ spent, lifetime giveaway at the end of the month, been missing streams because of work. Yeah, so we do it at the end of the month, Jack. This month we're gonna do it on the first, which is the Monday we come back. Unless that's later. Is that Labor Day? That's not Labor Day, is it? The first, it's gonna be the first day after the end of the month. Mic feedback strikes again. Okay, hold on, Road. Thanks for letting me know. It could be that it's just picking up the speakers. Hold on. Is it feedback from the speakers, Rogue? It could be that it's just picking up the speakers. Hold on. Yeah, my speakers are too loud. Let me turn it down. That should be better. Nah, he's being particular because he knows how I am about the sound. He's being ultra picky because I am too. It's the audio is occasionally triggering the noise gate to lift. So JCY, you get stuck in a loop when you pass an eval. Take one payout. After that, always burn the account. You don't know what happens. How to detect and solve the problem. Always after payout and doing stupid mistakes. Well, without seeing what you're doing, it might not be a psychology thing. It might just be it could be, but it could be a technical thing. You might just have a bit of bad luck at the wrong time. I would say that in general, keep pushing, right? And somebody said in chat, somebody said they never got a payout yet, but soon they're trying to solve the issues and get work with it. If you're experiencing any kind of thing like after a payout, there's psychology of like you're back So after a payout, you come really close to the starting point. So the pressure's back on to lift it up and build a buffer, right? So after a payout, maybe teach yourself to wait until you get an A+ setup. Like, don't even just try to trade immediately the next day. I run into the idea of when I pass an eval and I go to a funded account, immediately the next day I'm like, okay, let me make a trade. And then when you bust your funded account in the very first minute after all that work, don't be eager to continue to jump back in. Building a buffer gives you a little extra confidence to let you make a few more mistakes. Wait until you get A+ set up and just learn to kind of not jump in so quickly. Maybe after payout, give yourself some time to kind of reset. That can help. What's up, Gamma? Started seeing like a little bit of S&P back up to highs right on NVIDIA earnings. I'm still not trading it today. A chance for a drop? I wouldn't bet on it today. But again, when NVIDIA comes through, it's an absolute crapshoot. Yo, I love this song, man. This is gonna go like finalist playlist. This is great. I like it. This is good. Good metal tune, good rock tune. Was there an A+ setup today? There was in the S&P. That was it. I just didn't take it. That's a great lyrics, man. It's good, good, good. I just didn't take it because VIX was on the edge and I convinced myself just to stay away from it. All right, guys. So as we move forward, we have slightly slower Matt. For whatever reason, I think I was really was acting really slow that day. And AI has sort of like picked up and modified my room significantly. The Rocket Scooter logo more looks like a very weird, I don't know, like funky little eyeglasses thing. I don't know what this is right here, but AI's still gotten most of it right. But this is a slightly slower Matt. Yeah, he's you know, he's MOON, that spells moon. Matt, all right, let's go. It's a Stephen King thing if you ever saw The Stand. All right. Now, guys, imagine you're back in college. Imagine you just are about to graduate. You're walking through the doors at the giant hall with your cap on. You remember the choir standing up there singing the chorus to your alma mater chant, to your fight song. All your family and loved ones are in the audience. Is that the look you gave when they removed you from the barrel? That's great. So Cracker Barrel apparently did the new Coke thing. That kind of looks like Ben Shapiro, huh? Yeah, it does. Right? Cracker Barrel totally did the. They're putting the old guy back on the logo, which I thought they were gonna do. Here's a trick to save a failing brand. Do something woke. Make everybody hate you. Make everyone talk about you. Then undo it. Then become the hero. Then everyone likes the original product. Coke did this with New Coke in the 80s. They made a new Coke that everyone hated. They purposely made a terrible product. They were replacing the old one with the new one. Then everybody wanted the old one back. And then sales went through the roof. And they completely destroyed Pepsi. Until Pepsi had to come up with the Pepsi Chill Out to beat them back. Has Bud Light recovered? No, because Bud Light sells awful tasting beer. At the end of the day, I know wokeness destroyed Bud Light, but just horrible tasting beer destroyed Bud Light as well. There's too many good options out there. New Coke is woke. Guess remember New Coke? Yeah. Modelo is #1 in the US. I love Modelo, man. That's like one of my go-tos. This is a good one. Mentally graduating. This is when you guys graduate boot camp. We're gonna use this to play. It's useful. I love it. You guys have all graduated. Congrats. But apparently they were like, yeah, we listened to all the feedback. We went ahead and we're putting the guy back on the barrel. I was like, I feel like that's a new marketing tactic. And I feel like marketing agencies now are all adjusting these kind of social tactics. Go viral, make them hate you, then undo it. But if you go too woke, people will never. That's a whole different thing with the Bud Light thing. If you go too woke, people aren't going to forgive you. But I don't think removing the guy from the barrel was a woke thing. I think it was just a modernization thing. Like, hey, nobody wants to, eat at an old person store thing or whatever. Let's make it like very neutral palette, no decorations on the wall. Let's make it like a Denny's. Cater to more people. But then I think they just did it just to get famous on socials and then have people want to go back there again. I think the whole thing was a ploy. All right. Boot camp time, baby. I think the whole thing was the marketing strategy to begin with. Now everybody's... When's the last time you ever talked about Cracker Barrel? Not since Brad's wife. Since Brad's wife got fired after 12 long years of service. How dare they? When was the last time any of us ever talked about Cracker Barrel? It was when that meme came out like 7 years ago. I don't even know what kind of food do they have at Cracker Barrel. I haven't even been there. I know I sometimes buy Cracker Barrel cheese or something at the store. I feel like I see it sometimes. Is it like a Golden Corral or something? Is it good? Is the food any good? Is it like chicken fried steak and fried chicken and stuff? It's like a Golden Corral kind of old Southern cooking? Okay. Yeah, like good. I get it. Diner food, chicken fried steak and burgers. Yeah. So you would go there for like breakfast and stuff. Okay. All right, maggots. Drop down, check 20 macros. Let's go. We'll use that for sure for something. All right. This is time to win the prize. Giveaway time. Another giveaway song.
We aim to rise. Proper counts, Bootcamp, shining prize. For the love of God, just one try. One word, one chance, don't let it die. Pick a bucket in the street so loud. Bots creeping, sneaky, no bots allowed. Fingers itching, hit the key just one.
You think it's gonna dip? You want to short it? Good luck, man. We'll stream through NVIDIA earnings, so let's see what we end up getting with that. Good giveaway song. Okay, good song, good song, good song. I dig it. Okay.
Yeah.
Another Show Me Your P&L song.
You caught the high? Cool story, bro. But did you hold it? Let me see the statement. Show me your P&L. Stop all that cap. Talking like a whale, but you feel got slapped. Caught a wig, that's nice, but where's the scale? Clout don't count. Show me your P&L. Show me your P&L. Not just a screen. You post that chart, but you ain't that clean. Wrist like a savage and break that shell. Don't talk that ass. Show me your P&L. They flex on the gram, no fills on the dime. Snipe the top, but that chart ain't calm. Demo boys out here living in sim. Clicking screenshots with a little fake win. Talk about
all right.
Liquidity trash, but you stop too wide and your bias collapse. Scalping for glory, caught 3.
Not bad, but I'm gonna say it. Like sometimes the AI just sounds too fake. It sounds too fake to me. I don't know. Not bad. Like the beat is good, but the rapping just sounds too generic and fake. You've been following me for a few weeks now. I love the show. I've been training for 5 years with mixed results. I'd like to learn more from you. Do we offer a course? Fernando, we have our boot camp, which is like basically what has been the reason we've blown up on socials. We have a $20 boot camp. That's it. It's $1 a class, and that's all it will ever be. Or $20 a month. You go down to the description. Let me give you guys the link for it. We're in the middle of it right now, but we'll be starting over pretty soon. The classes are pre-recorded if you guys want to watch them on their own. It's a very, very, very good process to go through from start to finish. Here's the link. If you want to wait to start over when we do start over, it's probably going to be probably early October. Because we usually finish the boot camp and take like a 2-week break, and then we jump back in. We're almost halfway done with the first boot camp. You can always jump in and watch the videos to catch up. So it's $20 a month. There's the link. It's never anything more. We don't believe in expensive classes. We make them pretty much as cheap as they can be. Blind profile traders are making killing today. Yeah, 100%. I just want to see. I want to make sure that the VIX lines up in a good spot going into the rest of the month. I'm still kind of like hating where we are. The last 3 days have been sort of blah. And market's been unusually choppy, which I'm glad I didn't get chopped out on a lot of this. I've been playing it very light. I haven't had a losing day in a while, which is pretty good. Hey, Kevin, thank you for the bootcamp donation. Speaking of bootcamp, we might actually win one for free. Kevin's donating. So I matched 3 for 1. So thank you for $20 donation. Kevin, I'll donate $60. Let's do some free classes. If you guys haven't done the boot camp yet, you're about to get your chance to do it for free. How about that? Thank you, Kevin. Very nice, man. So our community and our boot camp is this very special thing. Because people that take it buy it for each other, which has completely blown my mind. Where the heck did the reviews go, by the way? I can't read them. I was going to read the reviews for you guys. Well, like the website is bugged. Let me reload it up. Maybe my internet's down. Are we here? Are we here? Okay, we're good. Okay, let me load this up one more time. Literally the moment I go to load the website, there it is. Okay. Website hiccuped for a little minute. Yeah, there. Okay. So as if you go read the reviews, you can see what a lot of people that have taken the boot camp have said about it. These are just people that have gone through it. It's pretty much a lot of really good stories, and this is what just customers have. If whatever they bought, they can leave a review, and it'll just say like what they bought on here. A lot of these guys have done the boot camp and stuff, and you can see the reviews are just very nice. If you guys have taken the boot camp, especially this time around, go leave a review. We'd love to see them. We started this about a year ago when we started doing this boot camp, so it's a whole new thing. Please leave a review, guys, if you haven't. Tell your story. We'd love to hear it. Good story, bad story, doesn't matter. Tell any story. Any feedback is welcome. But people have been like, they praise it very well because it's probably the only boot camp in existence that is a risk management themed boot camp. The entire course is designed to shape you on position management, position sizing. It's not a chart reading class. It's not a technical indicator class. It's not you see people out there trying to sell you packaged up, technical garbage, get you to buy something. And then it's like a, 50-day, 100-day, million-day training course on your dependency of their indicators. People want to sell you something and they condition you to use it. This is a generic, while we do teach you in the principles of using high volume pivots, rocket scooter pivots or any pivots, it still works the same way. We mostly focus on position sizing, management, and confluence to go with it. And it's a very rock solid class on how to bet. And it's very almost no charting whatsoever. We don't do any charting. We don't believe in charting. We don't believe in technical analysis. We don't think any of that stuff applies any edge to traders. We think it's all just noise. And so instead we focus on the things that do make traders successful, which is all about betting, betting sizes, and betting practices. And it is a masterclass on the subject. I think algo trading is legit. You can turn your trading strategy into algo and had better results without psychological issues. Right. If you have an edge in the market, which is rare. Most of trading success is not based on edge in the market. Most of the people that trade, I'm going to tell you on YouTube, I don't know a single YouTube trader that has a legitimate edge on the market except for us. I have something that works 90% of the time under certain conditions. That's an edge. My win rate historically matches the edge. It doesn't mean anything other than I figured something out that works more often than it doesn't. It's rare for somebody to figure out some kind of hole in the market like that. Most everyone else that trades mostly trade noise, indicators, chart patterns, which is noise, and they do well because they manage positions well. The strategy doesn't have an edge. They have an edge as a trader. So two different kinds of traders. Here, I'm both actually because I have a physical edge and I also have strategic edge in position management. I do very well rotating accounts and making sure my leverage is correct and stuff. So when it comes down to it, you can only program a trading strategy to be successful if you are in possession of an edge in the market, a genuine thing that works more often than it doesn't. So hopefully if you have something like that, yes, you can remove the whole psychological element, but I'll tell you it is rarest of the rare. There is zero, in my opinion, just my opinion, there's zero combination of technical indicators that will provide an edge in the market. Zero. I don't care how many of them you stack together, there are zero that will beat the market. It's been proven mathematically. I've never seen a single algorithmic indicator salesman drop in a 3-year P&L curve to go with their product. So don't believe that somebody has an algo that works and they're willing to sell it to you. It's bullshit. I can make an algo that might likely work under the circumstances of I program it to buy liquidity pockets when DD is greater than half. I'm sure that's a winning algo. Buy at lower DD band when DD ratio greater than half. I'm sure that's a winning algo. And it only applies under very strict conditions at certain times. So it's not like always trying to day trade the market up and down. It's waiting for a certain setup and hitting it. So that one small boxed in thing has the edge. Nobody has an edge on the entire market, right? There's no such thing. And these indicator salesmen usually tend to show you guys, well, I have this thing, look, it's longing and shorting, it's longing and shorting. You look at their screen, it's a fucking retina rape of all the bullish shit in the world crammed together in a single package to sell to you. I mean, it's literally a retina rape. It looks comically stupid. Like comically stupid. Like you would look at it and go, and some are even bad that they have sounds that go with it. It's like, not only do you hear you see the crap on your screen, and then it's like, beep, 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 and you're just like, and they're like, oh, wait till I have an edge in the market. And you go, well, what's your P&L? And then they're like, well, I don't have to show you, bro. And you're okay. So anyways, nobody has it to sell it to you. You'll have to make it yourself, and you need an edge, and edges are rare. So in reality, it's hard to make an algo to beat the market because it's very hard to possess an edge. It's very unique, specific circumstances. And even my edge is not always in effect. So it's like today, it would have probably made a trade here and looked to make another trade there and put a stop there. The algo would have been programmed to do that. And maybe it would have made a trade on the S&P. NASDAQ, it wouldn't have touched the market. So like people with an edge would make certain specific trades, and then over time, those would work. But again, trying to like have an indicator or algo that can predict direction in the market and like short at the right place and long at the right place, I would say is impossible. Gamma, you're here. What do you think about that? Is there a technical indicator combination that you believe can mathematically predict the market just on price action alone? What's up?
Okay.
With an edge, up or down? I don't know if Gamma's still here. What's up, bro?
Landscaper's coming out for 30.
The same one?
The same one.
What happened?
He didn't see my message. Even though he confirmed that he's coming yesterday, he didn't see my address.
You get high and pass out on the couch?
Probably.
Yeah. Gamma said none. Like Gamma agrees. There's not really any combination of price action to say that price action can predict future price action. I agree. And the reason for that is that if it's a self-referencing, it's a mathematical thing. It's self-referencing. Candles contain all the information of price. I'm going to teach you something here.
I'm learning.
Okay. Candles contain all the information of price. That's it. But people will apply some kind of math to round out the candles. A moving average is an example. It rounds it out a little bit. But somehow they use that also to make a decision about inferring the future of the candles. So what that is making the bold claim is that I can apply some math to an entire data set and apply some math and somehow extract additional information from that data set. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
The whole data set is there. Modifying the data set doesn't create anything new. So there's no new revelation, right? So the whole field of selling technical analysis is that some combination of price action can sort of reveal hidden information in this full-on data set. And so it's like, okay, well, that doesn't make sense because it's like now a partial data set. You're modifying the real data. So the fullest data set you have is price itself. So price, you're making the bold claim that price itself can predict itself. Somehow buried in this candle is some hidden piece of information that's telling me something about the future. And that's a very strong, bold claim because anybody acting on that data set right now, buying and selling the stock market, bought or sold their shares. They're the reason it's moving now. They're not acting in the future. They already bought now. So just because they did something now, what makes you believe that at any point in time you can pinpoint when person A is going to do something again in the future? Does this sound ridiculous?
Ridiculous.
Are you just nodding your head?
How dare they?
Are you just nodding your head?
How dare? No, I totally agree with your sentiment.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you predict what someone else is going to do, or if that person's even going to do anything again? So the whole idea that price can predict anything about itself, and there's some kind of master pattern to this, there's not. It's the sum of millions of people doing millions of random things, and it's mostly just noise. So how can somebody have an exploit in all of this non-predictable random mess? Well, the idea is that there are certain things that are consistent. One of the consistent facts is that this little product right here is tracking a basket of stocks, right? So the stocks are moving in a direction as well. If the stocks decide to move lower quickly, like somebody goes in and sells a bunch of Apple very quickly, I could assume that the Nasdaq is going to also come down too. If the Nasdaq doesn't come down fast enough, then I have an opportunity there. It's supposed to track this thing. So now I have a possible opportunity called arbitrage, right? So then I can have somewhat of an edge because the assumption is valid. The assumption is this thing tracks this thing. So if this thing moved and this thing hasn't, it's more likely to go that way because it's designed to do that. So in that particular sense, a net arbitrage is an edge. And so certain things can be an edge, but price action is never an edge. And like the Gamma said, yeah, there's no combination out there that's going to be able to combine a bunch of indicators, pop an algorithm together, and it predicts price in the market. Explain it to her in medical terms. Okay.
Gamma, isn't gamma like the delta of the delta?
Damn, that's close. Gamma is the delta of the delta. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's the change between the deltas.
Gamma is the delta of the delta. Holy shit. You have been learning by osmosis. This is true. It's the change in delta. Very, very nice. I'm slightly aroused. Damn. That's awesome. That is so funny. The delta is the delta, gamma is the delta of the delta.
Because you explained this to me like 3 months ago about like stocks tracking this way, and then there's the delta in the change, which makes this delta. So gamma is delta.
You know, you're making all of us feel dumb. Everyone's like, she's a doctor. She's making us all feel dumb now because you're so smart. Yeah, that is true. She's a doctor. We're all dumb compared to her.
But it's so interesting to me because I feel like if there's like a way to track the delta, wouldn't it do exactly the same thing? So why is there a gamma if you have delta?
Exactly.
What's the point?
Exactly.
No, I'm asking you.
Why would it have gamma if you have delta?
Yeah, because if it tracks delta, then everything will move linearly at the exact same rate.
Well, so when you're forecasting, I'll explain it to you in physics terms. If I have a ball that's moving in space and I want to say where that ball will be in 10 seconds, okay, I can use its current position and I can say what's the velocity it's moving, 10 meters a second. Okay, so in 10 seconds it's going to move 100 meters. But also I can say it's moving 10 meters a second, but it's also only moving 10 meters a second now. It's actually accelerating. at a rate of 1 meters per second squared. So velocity is just an instantaneous thing. The velocity is inconsistent over the distance.
Okay.
So if the ball is accelerating, the velocity is speeding up over time as well. So gamma is an acceleration term to the ball problem. Velocity is the delta. It's the change in position. Position is where you are now. Velocity is the change in position over time.
Okay.
Velocity is a speed. If you're accelerating your car, your speed is going up. So your velocity is changing as it goes. So in reality, the ball is going to move faster and faster and faster and faster as you get closer to here. Your 10 meters a second might be 11 and then 12 because you're accelerating. It's going to speed up 13 and it gets faster and faster and faster, like tighter. As time goes by, you speed up faster because you're accelerating.
But then you'll also still be able to calculate the delta or the...
Yeah.
So what's the prediction?
The prediction would be if you're trying to forecast the value of an option over time. I have an option. What's its value in a week? You can use all kinds of things. Delta is not a consistent
Delta
thing.
is like instantly. It's like
that's
where it's at right now once it's already done.
Yeah, and the delta will also change as a function of price.
Okay.
So the change in delta per change in price is called gamma. So it's a fluctuating velocity. It's an acceleration. You think about it.
Okay.
So delta is your velocity of price change. Your option is changing $1 a minute in value. But if the gamma is 0.1, then it becomes $1 a minute, $1.10 a minute, $1.20 a minute, and each time it ticks even harder. It's moving faster, like a derivative.
So apparently this math predicts how humans are going to behave.
Yeah. Well, options math is different.
Oh.
That's more complicated. It's more like if you can predict that the option has value, you can predict that people are going to hedge on it.
Okay.
Right. This is how people would trade options. When you're going to buy an option, you want it to have value in a month. Like if I'm buying a put and I want it to have value in a month, I need to run some calcs to make sure it's going to have value in a month based on circumstances of price. If price only falls here, like if price falls linearly over the course of the month, the option will be different value than if price drops really quick and stays flat. The way it moves affects the price, and the shape of the movement over time affects the price as well.
I think like my comprehension stopped right at after you explained the
How aroused I was.
What?
After I explained how aroused I was.
No, I understood. He explains this over and over, and he's really patient.
Somebody said
explaining the same thing over again because every time he does, I'll pick up a little bit more. But I was going to tell him my comprehension stopped at like the acceleration.
Somebody in chat said that you learn it because I repeat it in bed.
It's a safe word, gamma.
Gamma. That's what I say.
Gamma.
Yeah. Okay. It's hard to wrap your head around options math when you don't deal with them.
Yeah.
So what these Greeks are is imagine that you have an option, which is a thing that you buy, and it's going to have changing price over time. And there's this gigantic equation that explains all these parameters that you put into it, tons of parameters, equal its current price. And price is changing as orders are coming through because all that information is going into this master equation. That's a giant equation. Is where the price comes from. And so since there's a million variables inside the equation, and the variables are also recursive, meaning they depend on themselves, it's now a differential equation. So if there's an equation that says like x equals 1, it's just x equals 1. But there's an equation that says x equals x plus 1, then x is dependent on x, right? It's part of its own equation.
You're about to lose me, and then you didn't.
Right. I didn't give you an actual. That's not actually a recursive equation. That's actually a non-true equation. So, anyways, the idea is an equation that references itself can have some weirdness to it because it's hard to solve.
Look at you. Oh,
yeah.
You're so smart.
Yeah. So then they take these parameters. And they'll you have an equation with a million things, numerator, denominator. Then they take 2 of them out and make a ratio of them. Okay. And they leave all the other ones constant. So if you throttle this one, how does this one change with everything else constant? So when you're testing out something like a dependent independent variable, like in a science lab, you want to hold everything else constant. Like if I raise the temperature, what happens to this thing? Well, let me leave the pressure constant, the volume constant, and see what color it changes. Because if you have 3 or 4 variables moving at once, just like the switch downstairs, you don't know what the actual problem is. So you have to recreate all the conditions, leave everything constant, and change one thing and see if that's the thing you're looking for, right? This is differential equations in a nutshell, you guys. So you measure 2 things independently from everything else, and then you create a Greek. And all your gammas and deltas are these little relationships between these variables.
How cute.
That's right. Did I try? Did it work?
Bro, I even got lost.
Well, the guy downstairs was like, he was saying like, why don't I plug it into HDMI 2 and let's see if it works? I'm like, no, either recreate the conditions from last night. Because now I won't be able to isolate if it's the TV that's the problem. You can't introduce new variables to the system.
I love what JC said, bro. Even I got lost.
That's all right. It's all right. So the guy was like, let me plug in the HDMI and see if it works. I'm like, no, because then I don't have the answer. The TV's the problem. As I got to hook it up exactly the same, hold everything else constant. The new TV is the new variable. If that step change created a solution, which it did.
Yeah, it has not turned off.
So now we know the TV is faulty.
I was aggressively playing Mario Kart and it did not turn off, guys.
You know, I got a degree in degrees of freedom, okay? I learned it. Oh, you don't know degrees of freedom.
Oh, no, is that college math?
No, it's engineering stuff.
That's college math.
You can't have too many degrees of freedom in a system. You have infinite solutions to any problem. Right. Solve this problem for me. There's one answer to this. X plus Y equals 5. What's the answer?
5?
No.
X plus Y equals 5?
Yeah. The answer is yes. Because any combination of a million infinite variables
can make 5.
So that's too many degrees of freedom. You can't solve the equation. You have 1 extra degree of freedom. It's unsolvable. Infinite solutions.
Y'all are a bunch of nerds.
You need another. Julian's right. You need another equation. Okay. Anyways, so the guy was like, I plugged in HDMI 2. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Gotta recreate what you did. And then I had her playing. I was like, I need you to play Switch for an hour.
It literally was my job. He told me to put my real job on hold to play this for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I did.
She's like, I gotta work. I'm like, no, you don't. You gotta play Switch. I was like, can you play the Switch while you're working?
Like, stared at me after, and I was like, well, I mean, it's not the worst ask in the world to ask me to stop what I'm doing with my real work to play games. I mean, I can't be mad about that.
Yeah, priorities, man. They got to get the Switch working. The real job can wait. Okay, guys, we have about an hour left. We'll do giveaways in a little bit.
Disable eARC. Remember you asked the guy what eARC was? Yeah,
so disable eARC. Yeah, that's one of the options we did have. But I realized it was the TV that was actually the problem, because when he plugged in the new TV, the remote actually showed the volume bar from the receiver. The same TV, the other model, did actually show the volume bar. So the ARC wasn't communicating all information completely. So it was like the ARC was probably like the actual, I think the connection was like short or something. Like it was like the connector was jacked.
Whatever it was, I had a video when I was flipping through my phone of when we.
I hate Samsung TVs too, man.
Half of the TV was like flickering. And I showed him that picture and he's like, it should never be flickering.
Yeah.
Remember that one time where half of it was okay, but then the bottom half was flickering?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that leads me to believe that the actual port itself was faulty. Because if it works occasionally and doesn't work sometimes, there could be like a short in the contact or something. Yeah. I hate Samsung TVs. Gabriel said they're too smart. Smart TVs make me feel stupid.
I forgot they didn't give us the new remote. I guess they just brought the TV. They didn't bring the accessories to it.
You tell the guy.
You text him.
You had one job.
I was busy playing games and then he left. Can you text him? You have his phone number.
Can you tell him to bring the remote? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look, we don't have. He's like, didn't you have another remote? Just say like.
We just want to swap it out.
I don't know his number. Hold up. Miguel. Best Buy.
It wasn't Miguel. It was.
Oh, this guy. There you go. You can make him a lie.
Hi.
We need a new remote. Why? Because we need a new remote. You need to come up with some lie, because you can't just buy the TV remotes easily from Samsung. Because Pickle chewed up the old one. Shh, don't tell the Best Buy guy. The whole time we were like, we need to get a new remote because Pickle chewed up the old one. It's kind of mangled. Cock chewed up. You know what I'm saying? He's a cock chewer. He mangled that thing. Anyways, so we were hoping that the new TV would also come with the new remote as well. And he didn't leave the new remote with the new TV. Hold on, let me go supervise this conversation. I'll be back. Ooh, I'm paying attention to the market pulling back a little bit. Okay. So where were we? Answered some questions for IDOT came in here. We're talking about something. But right, yeah, there is really no, again, I've never seen, and I always tell people, if somebody can ever show me like a 3-year broker statement of anybody selling any kind of automated system or algo, like literally show me a broker statement that shows it was successful, I'll buy it and use it. But there's zero. I've never seen anybody show me anything of that. But so yeah, but if you do have an edge, you can't automate the edge. Just remember, automation of an algo is going to be very specific. It's not going to be always trying to find day trades, longing and shorting. It's usually going to be one-sided algo, like long only trades or short only trades. For a specific setup and you're in and out, it's got risk management well defined. You have a high probability chance of winning, and then you've set it up that way. But answer your question, right? It would be helpful if you could, if you do know that your strategy has an edge, then trying to program it is always useful. One of the next things I've always wanted to do is automate liquidity pocket trades for myself, and create something like that for myself down the road. Yeah. How do you view charts as tick and thinkorswim? Tick charts are pretty simple in thinkorswim to make. You're going to go all the way to here. You're going to go to your customize list on your time frame. It's going to bring up some options. You'll add a time frame, and then you can select tick chart or range chart, depending on how you want to do it. So tick chart's the way to do it. Thinkorswim gives you a maximum of 5 days of tick data, and then you can just set your time frames that way. So we're leading up into the final hour of the day. Brittany wrote a victory song. We need to finish up the giveaways. I know we forgot to do all of them. All right. Okay, those of you that entered the free class giveaway, type in free class. We need to give away the 4 today. I didn't spin the wheel yet. If you want to get, Kevin donated 4 boot camps. So we're giving away boot camp to 4 people. Make sure you type free class. What the heck is going on? I think my YouTube is frozen here. You prefer the broker statement? Never been broker. Prep was on bull zone, and now you're high bullish on as well. At point of watching the market, you don't have any trade setups. Yeah, like I don't have any trade setups today, but I'm waiting for earnings to create an opportunity. There's still trade setups even at the end of the day. Do you learn in biology tick charts for Lyme disease? Do you use COT in my market reversal technique video? I do, yeah. The COT is showing perfectly liquid market right now, so it's not really giving us anything. People found out that the AI music is what's causing the TV problems, and that's too funny. Okay, that was a great fight song by Brittany. That was really cool. All right, now we have some Futures Forever dropped in some dope songs here. Will the boot camp be here in a few weeks? Yeah, so it'll be here for a couple of weeks. We've been doing the boot camp for a year now. All right, 4 free winners. Make sure you enter. Peter, you might actually win. Min? Min Dong Huang? Congrats, dude. Type something in chat, buddy. This song is pretty catchy. I like it. Man, you gotta speak up. Man, you gotta say something. You got 15 seconds. Say something in chat. Not like a Target commercial. It's very like, it's like a generic pop song. It's pleasant. He's not in chat anymore. Oh, he must have left. And Junith, Pinkadeer. I saw you a little bit ago. I think I did. Doesn't stand out enough for you. It's cute though, right? All right, we have another version of it. And you know, he's here. All right, cool, cool. You're here. All right, type something. It got you. Okay, cool. Catchy pop song. Adil Scalper, number 2. It kind of sounds like The Weeknd. Yeah, I like the second one too. It's pretty cool. Play this for sure. Playlist and the 80s playlist for sure. Congrats to you two. All right, 2 more. All right, next one. Matt was ordering pizza today, so this is what. Here's a song about Matt ordering pizza. Shlomi Bor on. I don't want to mispronounce that. Boron. Congrats, congrats. Number 3. One more. In Senator E. Type something in chat. Slightly Pizza Friday. If we ever order pizza again, I have to use this. All right, the 4 of you guys that won, go to the Discord. In the description below, there's a link. Go to our contest channel and talk to the admin. His name is Slacks. Tell him you won the contest. He's paying attention. He'll know it's you. Take a screenshot of your YouTube ID and send that over to him. And Congrats to the winners, you guys. Yeah, this is a good one. I like both of these a lot. Like super 80s jam. Market's selling off again, man. Look at this. Whoever earlier today was like, I feel like I'm going to short this. Did you guys short it? MOC is market on close. So MOC is a process that takes place 10 minutes before market closes, where market makers are sifting through orders that are placed by investment firms. And then they grab all those orders up until 10 minutes before market closes, and then they fill them right at market close. So the reason at 10 minutes at exactly 450 the market starts, or 350 the market starts going crazy, because that's when the dealer finally starts maneuvering price to close to match all those orders that were submitted before that. You guys shorted this? Look at you guys. Y'all shorted this crap? Man, fuck yeah. Vervon, let's go. Cheater, let's go. I'm just watching you guys from the sidelines. Matt, and that's you know, love the song. This is the one I like. I like this one better, but I like both of them really good. They're both really good. Damn. I'm so glad I didn't even touch the market today. I just had a sense about this day. This makes me feel so good at what I do. Show me. You have to go to Discord. You have to go to the contest channel. You have to message our admin. His name is Slacks, S-L-A-C-K-S, and talk to him. Days like this just remind me how good I am at what I do. I've done nothing. I know there's opportunities to trade this, but there wasn't any A+ setup. This was just garbage day. I knew it. Oh yeah, this one goes till the end. Now this is where Tech, actually the writer of the song, injects how good he is in the song and the lyrics. Listen to this. Tech Trader was actually the author of the song. So Tech decided to put himself into the song, which is even funnier. All right, those are both finalists. The image is weird because that's actually not his right hand, because the thumb is missing. AI never seems to get the hands right. Who needs thumbs that are overrated? Okay, guys, about an hour left in the market. We're back down to where we opened. What a crazy day today. This is that VIX triple B. This is why the market is absolute shit today. I'm absolutely glad I'm not fumbling with this today. Let me actually see what my puts position is doing today. They're relatively flat. Overall, my put position is up. Oh, up 3%. So basically flat. But it's still in the range of being flat. Buy dip. Like I said, man, this is not A+ trading today. It's predictably shit trading. So, I mean, you could tell it's gonna be crap when it's a flat day. Your Nasdaq's all over the place. Nvidia's in a weird spot because of earnings, and VIX is volatile. So, you just know it's gonna do this. I honestly would not want to gamble on this today. I was smart enough to not gamble on this today. Buying these dips is paid out. Shorting these highs is paid out. But again, who would have thought this would have happened twice in a row, right? Fumbling is an accurate word. Yeah, like fumbling. I feel like I'd be fumbling with this crap. You guys like the song The Fan? The Whoosh Fan song. It's catchy. I like it. It's kind of like a playlist for sure. It's not like everybody's favorite, but it's playlist for sure. It's a definitely Whoosh Fan song. All right. MHP levels from Cyril. Slightly funky Matt today. That drop wiped out of your gains today? Dude, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I kind of feel great not doing anything.
He's a math engineer, like I said before. Gamma, gamma, gamma. You know, I know the MHP level.
Gamma, gamma.
Yo, my man Matt. Yo, my man Matt. Give me the cheat codes, baby. Yo, my man Matt. Yeah, I'm zooming on my rocket scooter, rocket scooter, rocket scooter. Yeah, I'm zooming on my rocket scooter, rocket scooter, rocket scooter.
That's a cool, funky little tune. I like it. Playlist for sure. Not a lot of votes for winner, but good song nonetheless. I like it. It's definitely gonna be something we'll play in the rotation. Today was tough, but unless you sat out, then it was easy. And everything's worth gambling on today. It's unpredictable, so this is kind of crazy. Maybe people have to dip here. 553 to 596 of 40 points in like 5 seconds. Nuts. And Vince doing this. That's really what's going on. Anything can happen for NVIDIA. Yeah, we'll do MFFE giveaways today. Let's do that here. I don't know what accounts we have to give, but we'll give away something. right, let's do it, guys. Nice rock tune, Kevin. I dig it. Votes, songs, is a winner, not a winner? Kevin says straight to finals. Let's kick it through. I like it. It's a good tune, brother. I like it. All right. Take it easy. Take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Actually, this sounds like John Cougar Mellencamp. Ready? Hurts so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Little pink houses for you and me. I like it. I mean, I like. Who doesn't like John Cougar Mellencamp? Sketchy. That's a nice song. I like it. All right, this is a second version of it. In Vanderoost, buddy. My Fun and Futures something account. I'll see what we got left. Slacks will hook you up with it. Good job, good job. Got some core counts left to give. Awesome job, sir. It's certainly John Cougar Mellencamp. I like both of them. All right, to the quarterfinals it goes. Outside the club, cherry bomb. Our hearts were really thumping. Come on, you guys know, y'all know Mellencamp. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, Xanadu. In Xanadu did Kubla Khan a pleasure dome decree. Just remember the poem. All right, welcome you two. Good job. Y'all are both the winners today. You go to the Discord, you go to the contest channel. You type in, hey, it's me. I won the contest today. Get a hold of Slacks. He's our admin. Take a screenshot of your YouTube ID. Make sure you let them know it's you, and then make sure you have an account with My Funded Futures. Hook you guys up with, yeah, you like Rush. I'm a huge Rush fan. 2012. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, I didn't even see 2112 in your name. Heck yeah, dude. Huge Rush fan. All right, cool. So go over to their chat with Slacks. I'll hook you up with your guys' account. You guys are getting core accounts of My Fun and Futures. Congrats. Congrats, chat. You are the winner today. Great songs. All right. Speaking of all your favorite algorithmic salesmen, BS artists out there in the world, here's the scientific process that it takes to create a trading algorithm these days. What you do, just follow a bunch of pigeons around the clipboard. Eventually you'll come up with something. Make sure there's as many indicators, one for each pigeon. That's just gonna sell like hotcakes, man. This song is like making fun of like pretty much everybody out there that sells anything. That's funny. This is up from T6. This is a banger. That pigeon tapped 3 times.
Your trend lines and boxes, only dirty up the chart.
I kind of like how the rocket scooter is some kind of weird. We had this conversation last time about the whole rocket scooter thing on here. Somehow floating in the air is a very strange, engineered very poorly sort of rocket scooter-ish thing. You know, when you sit on this thing, right, and you're holding on to this, it just it takes off and you just face plant into the ground. It rotates over the first wheel. Slightly rocket unicycle death trap. This thing is absolutely not going to do anything but kill you within seconds of operating it. But it's a great album cover. This thing, and if it happens to be somehow there's some kind of magical thing that creates lift by some magic. I don't see a way for it to happen, but if there's a lift, you're spiraling through the air as you're flying. It's just essentially all right. Just feel the most amazing way to die. Great song, by the way. I'm gonna use this every time some guru comes into our chat to sell something, like that guy that sells a CV, DV, GV strategy. That's cool. Yeah, but anyways, the rotational rocket scooter. There's a bunch of versions of this, by the way. He has 4 versions of it, 5 versions of it, 6 versions of it, by the way. He has the CD to the DVD strategy. C to the D to the DVD. I'm starting to sound like what's his face? Andre 3000 right now. Or not Andre, the other guy from what the hell's that name of the band? Outcast. I mean, yeah. What's the other guy's name? Not Andre, the other dude. Big boy. CD to the DVD to the DVD to the Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh. They're all good, man. All the versions of this song. They're all good. Oh, I didn't realize my camera doesn't go all the way to the edge, just pixels off to the side. What? That's better. So he basically wrote a bunch of versions of the same lyrics. There's a Limp Bizkit new metal version. Pretty much the same lyrics, like similar lyrics each time. Wait, why would Chrissy do that? So, do you remember that very short-lived TV sitcom named Call Center? It was based on India. I don't think I saw it. No, I don't think I saw it. You got off the phone with the cast, the worst call of all time. Oh, that's gonna be tough. These are all pretty good. Limp Bizkit version. Hold on. Oh yeah, this is the one I think everybody liked the most, the one that sounded like BTS. Bradley, what's up, man? Guess what? You shorted, made a bunch of money. You got funded. Got a payout. Is all you need. Rocket scooter is your answer. Just come to the daily stream. It's okay to admit if you're on the wrong track. Make the U-turn now and never turn back. It's okay to admit if your charts look like shit. We've all been there, we know. Delete is what you hate. You did make money, chicken butt? Oh shit, you got me. Damn it. Jones. This is the best of all of them, even though like T6 popped out like 6 bangers with this this Stop Chasing Pigeons. That was the best one, I think. There was a reggae version too, but I remember NVIDIA is gonna be slightly after market close, so we'll be here for that. All right, cool. So yeah, the R&B one, that definitely that makes it to the next round. You guys like that one? Staying up all night trading. You guys know how this happens sometimes. I don't know what he's staring at though from the picture he made. He's apparently up all night looking at OnlyFans feet pics, but not really OnlyFans sexualized feet pic. He's more like a feet in a medical sense. Like he's studying feet in general. Not really checking the charts because one of them's the top of foot and the bottom of foot. He's looking at, maybe he's a foot doctor. Those double-heeled mutants. It does have like, they do have like 2 heels on them. What the heck? Oh, he's making fun of the found the feet pics. Yeah, okay, I remember that joke. Okay, I know what he's talking about. Those double-heeled mutants. The feet with butts. Booty cheek feet. Absolutely booty cheek feet. Yeah, this was Jeremy B wrote this one. You join your prop from Discord and they do community poker tournaments to give accounts to winners. Oh, that's kind of dope. I mean, free stuff is free stuff. Yeah, this was 40 points on half cap. It definitely would have been a buy if I would have liked Nasdaq resilience. Again, I hate using resilience on flat days like this. Kind of a dumb trading day today. Be almost glad you didn't get caught up in any of this. Sounds like Machine Gun Kelly's new stuff. Kind of a cool little like pop tune. I don't think you guys loved it. Yeah, it didn't seem like y'all loved it, but it'll definitely go on the playlist. It's certainly catchy. I liked it. All right. So I don't really know. And again, it's really hard to, I mean, I guess I'll have to show you guys the photo that Mike did for round 3 of the new foe appears. Apparently, now again, it's just the image. It's just the image. It's not like Green Matt's thumb is in this guy's bum, but they're high-fiving for whatever reason. I don't know, but this is part 3 of the Saga. There's a much cleaner version of the picture, which is this one. It's supposed to be like this. It's another guy just laughing. They're doing the Eiffel Tower. The idea that it's a guy with his stomach hanging out just looks like he's getting a thumb in his bum. I don't really know. So here's the fuck Big Soap. 3 guys, 1 cup. I'm dying. But they look like they're compromising positions. I believe that this was supposed to be the gag.
Suspicious of this guy, Matt let out a sigh and banned him. But he appeared again. Check out my trading strategy. You will bag chicks 30 years younger than you. Matt wondered what the trading strategy was, so he clicked the link.
Now where there's desks in between them, now you can see that they're not really they're not really performing the Eiffel Tower. This is part 3 of the slightly fatter Matt saga.
The troll who resembled Matt but was very fat and orange appeared on Matt's screen. Matt is gone, he is in jail in India. Please subscribe to my trading strategy.
So the new foe appears is the orange version of them. So there's the green one and the orange one. So the orange and green one, the green and regular Matt teamed up. So there's slightly fatter Matt and then very fat Matt. So in the saga, there's multiple fake Matts out there. So me and another fake Matt teamed up to take on this other Matt. So these are the fake people that message you in Discord. That's what this is. The guys that pretend to be Matt. They look like Matt, but they're not Matt. Don't join the Telegram. Slightly fatter Matt wants you to succeed. He will lead you to the green. So that's round 3 where a new foe appears. Version 3, part 3, which is so funny. That's just some kind of hilarious lore that we don't have on the stream. I can't get enough of it. It's too funny. All right. All right. So that's part 3. The compromising positions, though. All right. Market's closing in 20 minutes, you guys. This is Happy Poros, the real Matt song. Look at this nonsense statement. If you were just scalping off a feel alone, you probably would have done all right. Don't bend over to pick up the soap. Yeah, it's now a orange Matt, green Matt, regular Matt. So me and green Matt teamed up to take down the orange Matt after I got out of jail in India, according to the song. You tried to tell ChatGPT to make it like that they were forming a pyramid because ChatGPT wouldn't make you guys Eiffel Tower. Yeah, why is ChatGPT so PG-13 rate? Come on now. Give it the program. We need better memes. You should draw all the stuff we want. You've been scalping up the fibs, yeah. Tell me the one day you're not going with feel more. Right, the one day that if you're not just scalping up a feel, like grabbing these extremes. In reality, the market's kind of just gone not really anywhere since pre-market. I like days like this that I don't really get caught up doing much, you know. Hey, this is a family show. We're expecting a tape bomb to the earnings. I think at the end of earnings, it's going to be pretty violent. I mean, even today, leading up into it, it's pretty violent. Up or down, that's up to you guys. Wait, NVIDIA earnings are after futures close? Really? I thought NVIDIA came out closer to the bell, but we'll see. All right, playlist or finalist? Wait, Brian passed 30 TPT evals on the one flush just now. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, I mean, all my accounts are funded, so I'm not exactly gonna go out there and gamble on. If it was an eval, I probably would have been more aggressive to play, but since they're all funded accounts, I don't want to mess it up. All right, a couple more. And we'll save the rest for like tomorrow, the next day. We're almost getting close to the end. Sound engineer Matt with this funny disco hat. Slightly paid his humility tax, Matt. It's some speech I gave on stream one time. And then one more song, Rocket King. And then we'll call it done for the songs for today. What a interesting day today. Anybody out there in socials gambling on this? Hopefully they're doing well. This is not my style of trading. The video earnings called investors at 5. Yeah, I think the earnings itself is going to be much sooner. All right. I'm done with the songs for today. We'll pick back up tomorrow. Very cool. This was fun. Like 3 days probably to get through all of them. That's how many there were. And then we'll go through and then we'll narrow down to the finalists and then we'll do the prizes. Not as good as the other ones. Yeah. Playlist for sure. MSC will definitely have a big move on the market. Yeah, I think so. I definitely think so. Questions don't even do anything. I don't. Hands off the hands off. Hands off. Yeah, I don't want to touch anything. Wait, when are NVIDIA earnings gonna be? Do you guys know exactly when the time is gonna be? Somebody said 410 to 420. Okay. You guys want a whoosh fan on that? Imagine how many people just like Slack send you a new link to log into your Discord. Top dog, wait, what? Yo, what's up, Top dog? Thanks for the donation. Wait, what do you want me to send you? A link to log into your Discord? I don't understand. Our Discord? Is this? That's us. You completely logged off? Okay, yeah, I know, right? It's kind of like the FOMO is real. Watch this just blast straight up, you know what I mean? On NVIDIA. Who knows? It's like complete crapshoot which way it's gonna go. Yeah, we'll stay here through earnings. Let me let everybody know boot camps can be delayed just a little bit. Ooh, look at a little NQ popped there. What is going on with all of this day-to-day just craziness? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Who is just like this in, out, is just big position shifting around. Slightly better, Matt wants you to succeed. He will take you to the green. Oh, that's MOC. I was like, I wonder where that actually candle came from. MOC closing up closer to highs on NASDAQ. Slightly fatter, Matt wants you to succeed. He will lead you to the green. Make sure you join his Telegram. Boy, oh boy. Okay. So we're just gonna hold through and see what happens for NVIDIA. And we had 2 flushes today. It's hard to imagine it's gonna flush anymore. I don't think it will, but man, it's just the market is holding its own today very well. So, but I think we're gonna get much, but man, it's like just seeing like the wicks on these candles here, like all last 2 days, wick, 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 wick. Market is certainly keeping something along the lines of a support of these highs, especially on NASDAQ. I was super impressed seeing the market just move like it did. I mean, not that liquid, easily, volatility just creeping up in there pretty easily. Looks like MOC up. Yeah, probably. I'll be right back. NVIDIA should be like soon after close. Let me call this guy. Yo. No. Nobody call back. I'll call him. All right, guys, looks like we're closing up at highs today. That's it. Market's closing 3 minutes. We'll chill on Bootcamp until we get to NVIDIA earnings. I just want to see what ends up happening. Oh shit, my puts. Yeah, I've got I get him like right for the options market closes, so I still got 15 minutes or 18 minutes on that. Thanks for reminding me, Ian. All right, market closing close to 6,500. What an interesting way to close. Oh, I'm watching S&P. Why am I not watching NASDAQ? We care about the NASDAQ today because this is really where the juice is. NVIDIA, all that today, it's gonna be all NASDAQ heavy. I'm absolutely blown away by today's movement. I'm glad I didn't get in there and fucking blow up my shit trying to trade this. I would have still been taking longs on dips, but still, I mean, this looks like it was horrible trading for a lot of people. Yeah, nobody's really selling anything across the board, even though the sector cycles showing cycling is showing pretty big. Or sorry, the sector tracker is showing a big amount of cycling all morning. Everything's mostly green by the end of the day. Little droppy drop red candle there. And we're off. NVIDIA coming up soon. Well, guys, that's a wrap. All right, we'll see when that actually comes out. What a stupid looking day. For people that fought this, man, power to you guys for sticking around through this kind of a day. S&P looks even worse. Like NASDAQ was even sort of cleaner-ish, but S&P just dipped in like freaking no man's land. You know, power to you guys if y'all try to trade this today. Good Lord. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah, tomorrow's another day. So we'll go through and see NVIDIA earnings and see what we get. I'll have to say that lately the tech earnings have been surprising. You know, the actually despite tariffs and stuff, the AI has been doing fairly well, and so or any tech has been doing very well. So anything touching AI has been doing somewhat well. Now, is that good? Are we pricing that in now on NVIDIA? Leading into the actual earnings itself, NVIDIA has been sort of choppy and back to flat. This is pretty interesting to see it close out like this. And just showing you guys the monthly map on NVIDIA, it's certainly bullish. Everything NVIDIA is really bullish from here. It's closing at the highs at earnings. So unless it tanks, I think and earnings are looking pretty solid. I mean, sorry, the monthly map's looking pretty solid leading into earnings. Oops, I tried to open maps here. Come on, load up. When you switch to monthly map and then you try to load up futures, it glitches the platform sometimes. Okay. Hang tight, guys. I gotta reboot this thing. Hold on. Do we sell off into earnings or do we rally from here? It's going to be crazy just to see a big green freaking candle lit up. I'm going to start getting ready. Let me start loading up. I'm going to go ahead and buy some options now, or get ready to buy some options now. I'm going to get ready to fire out the order here. That's about as good as it's going to get now, unless NVIDIA earnings come out before the thing is that I was curious. I have to wait till the last minute in case the earnings do pop out right before the options market closes. I like to get my puts at the pop of a green candle, but I'm not sure when the call is going to be exactly. That's what I was curious about, the time. Conference call at 4 p.m. Central. After market close. So if it has let me see. Are they at 420, like right after market closes? Okay. I decided to be saving on some premium if I got him like at 740 or whatever it pops. All right. All right, next green candle, I'll just fire off. So if the earnings are going to come after market, I might as well just take the gamble. The thing is I can do, let me do half now and I'll do half tomorrow. So half now from here and the other half tomorrow morning in case we fly up on earnings, and then I get my puts there. That's what I'll do. Do 5,000 now and 5,000 tomorrow morning. Okay. All right. Okay, so I'll do 5 now and I'll do 5 tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, that'll be slightly after options close. I hate when they do that. I'd like to actually grab something and, you know, but that's just the way they do it so that you can't basically do that. Once that IV crushes and you get them for dirt cheap, that'd be like the perfect strategy. But you can't. Slightly fatter amount wants you to succeed. He will lead you to the green. All companies reporting green. Yeah, I think Nvidia might be green. It doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna fly up though and stay up. It might be choppy. It might create liquidation. You never really know how people are perceiving, you know, earnings and how they're gonna respond to it. Yeah, Jensen's got to buy a new leather jacket, right? Somebody said that's why they got to deliberately hold back. Can I use my scooter powers as funded next to my funded futures to close their futures at 430 instead of 410? That'd be kind of nice, right? They probably do that so that you don't gamble on earnings, right? I mean, it's probably why they do that. Funded next ends it at 410. I didn't even know. They use monthly options for hedging? Yeah, just a month out. That's it. So Fund and X will close your positions for you. Oh. Yeah. You say don't let you gamble into earnings, huh? Word on the street, Nvidia low risk earnings trade. So selling 170 buy 165. Sell 195 and buy 200. 170 to 195 range. I wonder where they get the one, how the 195, that's just arbitrarily, but the 170 makes sense. So essentially, embedding the NVIDIA is a tight range. It's a really narrow range, by the way. So basically betting on NVIDIA mostly being like a non-event. For some of that. No, I'm sorry. I have that backwards. They're selling 170 and buying 165. Okay. So yeah, that does pay off very handsomely if you stay inside of that 170 to 190. No, that's right. You stay between 170 and 195. Then you win double. So, okay. And then you have fixed loss in either direction. Okay. I guess that's decent. You're in both sides of that. Pocket here, 70 to 72. I would say that NVIDIA is absolutely going to be... I feel like NVIDIA is going to be a larger move with the market being on the edge of being volatile. I don't think today is going to be a day where it's shrugged off. I think NVIDIA is going to freaking scramble in some direction. So I got, I added 5 more K to my puts right here. It's like right when I was talking to you guys about right there, maybe. Wherever, maybe this, I think it's like right here. And then if we pop up tomorrow morning, I'll add 5K more for 20K total and keep long in the market tomorrow. My bet is that the market stays volatile and therefore it's going to allow downside. It's not that I'm betting speculatively on that. It's just I'm hedging just in case that does happen. I would say that I feel today's action, the insiders are very, very easily ready to cover shorts on Nvidia today at these lows from the morning session. So I think people are expecting it to beat. Pat long, Matt short. Well, I'm not shorting. I'm not playing it. I'm hedging so I can be long too. It's just I'm certainly not a gambler, so I'm gonna play it smarter with more of the guaranteed win rather than the take the YOLO bet on the outcome win. Yeah. Is Pat longing into the earnings? Results to come out in about 7 minutes. Hold on. Wait, 170? 170 what? Oh, didn't he buy Nvidia back in the day? Let me see. He has a $450,000 position on Nvidia. Wait, to buy? To long? Wait, 170 what? 170, what do you mean 173s? What's he buying? He's got calls? In the money calls or puts? What's his trade? It flies. What is he doing? Oh, he has 173 shares of Nvidia. What? Shares? Oh. Oh. So that many shares of Nvidia. I got it. Like all his eggs in one basket, huh? Naked. That's very expensive. No hedge, nothing. There's a million smarter ways to trade $500,000 on earnings than that. That is I love Pat, but that's a very reckless bet. But I mean, it's shares, and you can always hold through the loss, which is probably doesn't care. It's a savings account for him at that point. But that's a terrible trade. Yeah, I wouldn't. Well, I mean, if you know, you could lever up with the same amount with a fraction of the cost just by buying in the money calls with a fraction of that cost with the same amount of leverage with the same amount of gain in case you're right. I would say the smart thing to do is I mean, if he's holding it as an investment, then that's one thing. I think he's not making a trade. I think he just owns Nvidia just to own it, which is smart. It's not a terrible thing. I don't think he's buying that much here to gamble on earnings. I think he's just invested in Nvidia, which is not a terrible thing to do. He gets his dividends and then buys puts every once in a while, and you know, around this kind of stuff. Let's do a poll. What do you guys think? We got 5 minutes left. 4 minutes left. All right, let's see if you guys are right. So yeah, I think I think he's just invested in Nvidia, which is not a terrible idea. Let's see what he did. Yeah, if I were just betting on earnings, I wouldn't go buy shares. You're talking like 3 to 5%, you know, move, and then you're gonna get, you know, tax on your gain and everything. You're not really gonna make much with that amount on the table. Instead, as an investment vehicle, it makes sense. But I would make sure that I'm hedged with the structured option position if I'm trying to equities. You certainly want to be protecting your interests slightly, right? It's not a big return just on shares. VO move. I mean, typically earnings will move 3 to 5%, maybe 10% if you're good. Monthly maps on NQ, everything's bullish across the board, so it's not looking, nothing's looking bad. NQ, nice and bullish and clean. Oh shit, I did it again. Yeah, I hope he does well in his trade. I mean, like, I hope the market continues to stay bullish. I really do. At least for the way I like to trade. We all love bull markets here, so. We're moments away from the big splash. I've got no bets on the table. I'm completely flat across the board. Nothing. But I do want to see what ends up happening. Other than my puts that I've kind of hedged into. Mr. Rocket Whoosh fan on earnings. Look, it's starting to chop. It's starting to get ready for it. Let's do NVIDIA by itself on a chart as well. Actually, let's watch it on Thinkorswim. It'll be a better chart. Most of you guys think up, not a lot of you think way up. It's already starting to move a little bit. Yeah, Pat got NVIDIA at 170. That's not a bad investment. I feel like NVIDIA is a good, I think it's a good place to invest for the long haul. Oh, it just dropped. What the fuck? Hold on. Ugh. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. It's dead. It died. NVIDIA's dead. It died. Yeah, and these are my payouts for the month, by the way, if you guys are curious how much I got paid out this month. 70K almost. I got there, waste my time with this shit. Like this earnings gambling crap. Bye-bye, NVIDIA. It died. NVIDIA dead. Well, there go. Oh, I have puts. Hell yeah. We're good. Well, my hedge is all right. It dead. It died. Bull zone support and NASDAQ. Wait, hold on. Should I? Can I even trade? Can I even trade Tradeify at this hour? Could I? Oh, I can. I absolutely can. I'm just joking around. All right, now I'm green for the day because it's down $100. I'm green for the day. I'm green for the day. No, I don't want to do it. I'm green for the day though. We're good. Yeah. Now, let me show you guys. I was down, what it was like, I was down 200 and something bucks on the other one. Or whatever. Literally, that's my Tradeify. That's it. That was the one from this morning. I didn't touch this shit all day. 378 bucks. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hodl. No, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't want to do it. I like to say I was green for the day. Winning streak continues. Time to whip it out. $348, baby. Let's $378. Let's go. Let's go. NVIDIA approves an additional $60 billion in share buyback. Okay, interesting. Whip it out. Praise be to Brett Simba, right, for allowing 4 to 5 p.m. trading. That is very cool. That's a clean little 70 points off of bull zone bottom. A+. Wait all day for that. I should have actually seriously traded that though. NVIDIA dead. Well, how am I? Oh, the market's closed, so I won't value my puts, but let's see where QQQ is relative. So, like I said, this might just be a short-lived thing. My puts are 550, so if I hit 550 with 20K invested, it'll be about 100K. So it'll be about a 5x return. Unless it falls there like tomorrow, then it'll be a lot bigger. So, well, that's a good idea to grab some more before close. Am I shorting the market? I did. I bought puts like right for the market closed. Yeah. Like literally right for the market closed. QQQ puts. I bought them like right here. Well, I bought some last Monday or Friday, and I bought some more here. So essentially, again, it's just a hedge. I'm not bearish this market. Like I'm certainly just making sure I hedge the bull side of the market, hedge the volatility. And rather than buying VIX calls directly, I don't like to do this by investing in VIX. And NVIDIA could just immediately pop back up here. You never know. The idea is I just have, because VIX is sort of, you know, above our, what we call our triple B level, volatility could certainly be present and come back. Because of that, I got 550 puts a month out, and that's it. That's literally it. Which isn't even aggressive, which is nice. I bought them here at the top of this day, and I bought a few more here at the top of this day. So that's it, 550. I got a month to get there. And I can continue to buy the dip and buy the dip and buy the dip as markets rally, and then I'm good. And then I've just got insurance under my butt in case it falls. Tomorrow is also GDP and jobs claims and PCE. Tomorrow, GDP's tomorrow? I overlooked that. I thought it was just the jobless claims. Oh, it is GDP. Well, oh, that's going to be bad. That's going to be bad news tomorrow. Your system said short, you took caution, stayed out. Nothing wrong with that, man. Okay, it looks like we fell to bull zone. I'd be super impressed to see how this turns out. Hell, it could bounce, keep going. I should have probably taken that as a serious entry. That was an A+ setup. But at the end of the day, Rocket Scooter shit is so good. Look at that 90%er. As much as now I'm bitter not getting 100 points on NASDAQ, I'm just sort of like, I could have held on to that $100 more than that. But anyways, I did Bootcamp, you guys. Let's bounce out of here. We'll see you guys in the bootcamp in a little bit. I'll see y'all later. Do I think it'll impact NQ at all? Well, yeah, NVIDIA is NQ for the most part. I mean, they're so tit for tat. NQ is so responsive to NVIDIA. They're going to be one and the same. So NVIDIA doesn't have a lot of protection against what I mean, NQ doesn't have a lot of protection what NQ can do. NVIDIA can do. Because it's such a heavy part of the market cap. It's like 10% or something like that, right? Of QQQ. It's big. VIX level is 14 something. Let me double check. It is 1692. Great day of sitting out. Yeah, you got 0. I got me a big old fat $100 today when you add it all up. We'll see how tomorrow.